Welcome to my YouTube channel Jordon's Path. If you like my video, please do subscribe it. Let's start. Failure is something every human being experiences at some point in life. It comes in different forms: losing a job, failing an exam, a broken relationship, or a dream that didn't come true. But what really matters is how we respond to it. On Jordon's Path, we explore stories of resilience, strength, and inner power. Today, we are talking about bouncing back from failure, not just surviving it, but using it as fuel to rise even higher. There's something deeply human about failing. It humbles us. It strips away illusions. It tests our will and reveals our character. Yet in that very breaking point, there's also an opportunity. An opportunity to rebuild, to reset, and to come back stronger, wiser, and sharper. Think about any great figure in history. Abraham Lincoln lost multiple elections before becoming one of the greatest presidents. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. These are not just success stories, they are stories of bouncing back after being knocked down. When we fail, our first instinct is often to give up, to believe we're not good enough, or that the dream wasn't meant for us. But those are the lies failure tells you in your weakest moments. The truth is, failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of success. It's a chapter in your journey, not the final page. Everyone who has achieved something great has gone through pain, rejection, and disappointment. But they used it. They used the hurt as heat to forge strength. They used the loss as a lesson to refine their next move. They didn't quit, and that made all the difference. The process of bouncing back starts with acceptance. We must acknowledge our failure, understand it, and own it. Blaming others, denying it, or running away only delays our growth. Failure can be painful, but it is also honest. It shows us what we need to improve. It teaches us what doesn't work, and points us in the direction of what might. If you failed, it means you tried, and that alone puts you ahead of those who didn't dare to begin. After acceptance comes reflection. What went wrong? What did you learn? What can you do better next time? These questions are not meant to shame you but to shape you. Self-reflection is where wisdom is born. It gives you a clearer picture of who you are and what you're capable of. Sometimes failure reveals that we were chasing the wrong thing. Other times, it shows us that we weren't ready yet. But in every case, it gives us a chance to align better with our true purpose. The most powerful step in bouncing back is action. Get up. Try again. Change your approach. Study harder. Train longer. Speak louder. Take another shot. Even a small step forward is progress. Momentum builds slowly, and often silently, but it builds. Confidence returns when you move. Clarity comes when you take action. And strength grows with every step you take despite the pain of your past. Remember, scars are proof that you healed, not that you were broken. Bouncing back is not about pretending the failure didn't hurt. It's about knowing that the pain is part of your story, not the end of it. Some people bounce back in a day. Others take years. That's okay. Everyone heals in their own time. What matters is that you don't settle in defeat. Don't unpack and live in failure. Learn what you must, and move forward when you're ready. But do move. Because the world needs your voice, your gifts, your light, just the way you are. You might be thinking, it's easy to say bounce back, but I've failed so badly, I don't even know where to start. Start small. Start by forgiving yourself. Start by letting go of what you can't control. Start by believing that things can change. That you can change. One step, one choice, one breath at a time. Change isn't loud or dramatic, it's consistent. It's choosing not to quit every single day, even when no one's watching, even when nothing seems to be improving. Let's be honest, failure can feel like death. The death of a dream, the death of confidence, the death of a version of yourself you loved. But death is often followed by rebirth. Something new can rise from the ashes. Something better. Something more aligned with who you're becoming. Your failure might be the greatest gift you didn't ask for. It may lead you to something far beyond what you imagined. On Jordon's Path, we believe every setback has a hidden lesson, and every failure has the potential to become fuel. Your bounce back might inspire someone else. Your story of resilience could be the reason someone else doesn't quit. So don't hide your past. Don't be ashamed of your fall. Own it. Share it. Grow from it. Because nothing speaks louder than someone who got knocked down and stood up stronger than ever. Remember, success is not measured by how high you climb, but by how many times you rise after falling. Each time you stand back up, you build a foundation of courage. Each time you try again, you sharpen your skill. Each time you fight for your dream, you come closer to it. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Life is a long path filled with obstacles, but also with opportunities. You will fail, you will fall, but you will also rise. And every rise will make your journey more meaningful. Don't give up on yourself. You've come too far to quit now. The man or woman you want to be is waiting on the other side of this trial. So bounce back, not because it's easy, but because you are strong. Because you are worthy. Because your story isn't finished. Let today be the day you decide that failure isn't where it ends, it's where you begin again, smarter, braver, and more determined than ever. This is Jordon's path, and your bounce back story starts now.